Hey guys. So I thought I'd just do a little video about how and maybe you can, write music. I'm not going to speak it because that would take up too much room for the examples. But yeah. I'm going to talk you through how I wrote a song called The Company. I'll put a link to the plot version and maybe the SoundCloud version in the title so you can watch it before or after or whenever. And hopefully you might pick up a few things to use in the future. So I was just sitting around and this line came into my head. Sometimes lines come up as just words, sometimes they have a tune. This one did. If you get either of those, do not ignore it. And I advise you not to try and think of the rest of the song before going to your instrument, as you might not be able to create what's in your head in real life, and that is incredibly annoying. Though I accept that sometimes that can't be helped. I mentioned an instrument. You can go a cappella if you like, but I find that quite difficult, so I use my piano as accompaniment. The most common accompanying instruments are guitar and piano or keyboard, though a growing amount of people are using other instruments such as cello, electronics and percussion, etc. I once used viola. It's difficult but fun. So anyway, I had this one precious line and I practically ran to my keyboard. The line was, "Somebody to hold on to." And so I went to the piano and worked out where it was in the range. It was C major. So I put my hands naturally on the piano and played the harmony where it seemed to fall. This step might be really difficult at first, but I'm kinda trained to do this, so it doesn't take me very long. Take as much time as you need. Success. Though to me, that does sound really boring. I kept the first bit, but used a technique called stacking, where you play the first two notes of the chord triad and go up until you reach that triad. It makes more sense when you hear it, I swear. Here's the sequence without stacking. And here it is with the stacking. To me, that makes the final chord sound bigger and more important than before. And the last chord is C major in first inversion, meaning the middle note is in the bass. Inversions are fun. Now we've just ended on a C major inverted chord. The next chord supposedly is a C major tonic, ordinary chord. That's no party. I decided to take it to a minor instead. The sequence so far sounds like this. That's okay, but the ending is a bit churchy, and it doesn't give it anywhere to go. I don't really want to end this section on a perfect cadence, Google it. I also don't really like that transition from the A chord to the F chord. And we've just gone melodically up, why would we want to go back down again? Now D minor is another chord with an F in it. And it's one step up from C. What if I did the same thing as before but starting from the D? And it left me with something that sounded like this. Now edit that stacking slightly because we've already been to a triad. Going down to a dyad suddenly doesn't make much sense. But a different kind of stacking can be done to get to the F. Not quite sure how to explain it, but it sounds like this. And that's the chorus. Somebody